Welcome back. So today it's Portugal versus Georgia and Czechia versus Turkey. So let's resume it. Grab this. So hit this guy 11 times or more. Yeah, and show him what near army. Good for them. And let's see if anything happens. Currently not. Hurry up! I want some content. Yep, you. Make a new village. Expand. Please. Oh, you. Or maybe even you. Or maybe even you, Turkey. Oops, I have names from a different episode. Oops, sorry about that. Meanwhile, I'm gonna accept Portugal's expanded. Portugal, gonna expand there? Nah, not yet. Okay. Right, let me do that. Think a bit. Remember what I was doing. Grab that. Think. Czechia there. Turkey there. No one past 50. Oh, there goes Turkey past 50 population. And there Czechia. Good for them. And Georgia. No, it's only Portugal who hasn't. Don't think they will be doing anytime soon either. Well, cause they still haven't got a new town. Maybe an upset here for the newcomers Georgia with their debut in this Euros. Major upset. Portugal lost to Georgia. Interesting, perhaps. We'll just have to wait and see. Okay, almost done with this refurbishments. Meanwhile, we just had two people hit 71 population, Turkey and Georgia. So, let me grab this and do that. Meanwhile, Portugal's finally past 50. Shame that Georgia's already 20 population ahead of you. Probably gonna beat you. You know, gonna just put that out there. And let's see, Georgia's sending in 8 troops. Wow, you're sending 8 troops. Portugal, 70 population. I don't think that's gonna work. But let's see. Will it work? Nah, that's definitely not. Portugal's a 7. Meanwhile, sorry, Turkey almost lost a ton to Czechia. Even though they have more towns, Czechia is a bit ahead of them in population. Quite a chunk. Yep, that there. Portugal, will they take a town from Georgia? Nah, I don't think so. Georgia has enough troops to defend. Yeah, definitely. And meanwhile, let's see, does Turkey lose a town to Czechia? They were really close ones. Ooh, big mistake, I'd say. I think they're probably going to lose it as they actually just moved their troops out of that town to attack. And let's see. How big is this town? Oh, yeah, they're definitely taking that. Only 8. Man. And there, Turkey just lost a town. Czechia just took it. Good job for Czechia. And Czechia is moving into the other 2 towns. The main big town just defended itself. Meanwhile, the small other outskirt town didn't manage. And there, Turkey's down to 1 town. Because of... And this troop's trying to take on the main town. And... will they manage? Oh, 15 coming in here. That might be the end. 15 coming in. And let's see. And they're into the Turkish main town. And Turkey falls right about now. As I predicted, Turkey loses there. Making it 1-0 to Czechia. Good job, Czechia. Let me grab this. And mark that down. Meanwhile, Portugal's now ahead of Georgia. Remember, Georgia is 20 population ahead. Now Portugal is 20 population ahead of Georgia. Except the other way around. Almost done here. Come on. There we go. Demolish all the buildings. Nicely done. And grab this now. Czechia here. Who is ready for another goal. And Turkey, which is up here, wanting to make the comeback in the match. like that, just set. And let me add the population. Almost done here. Meanwhile, Georgia's down to 50 population only. That's not many. Man, that's less than Czechia. I just finished adding population to them. Meanwhile, is Georgia going to lose the turn? Oh, they barely defend their turn. Good for them. It's the first turn. Add an extra population to Turkey by accident. So I'll add to Czechia. This time not by accident, in case you were wondering. Wow, Portugal sending in 15 troops for Georgia. I don't think Georgia will stand a chance. Let's see. Here they come. I can see them. Meanwhile, new villagers being settled on the other side of the map for both Czechia and Turkey. And yep, Georgia just lost one of their towns and about half their population. Oh, and they just sent their troops away right when they're being invaded too. I would have said they probably could have defended with those troops. Yeah, definitely 6 on 6. But Portugal 1-0 up. Good for Portugal. Not so good for Georgia. There. I wonder if Georgia's gonna get through these group stages here. Perhaps. It is their debut, so I think in real life they might their best. I think Portugal will probably top the group in real life. It's Group F, unless I'm mistaken. Portugal here, and I think it's really close between the other three. Well, I'll just have to wait to see what happens. Well, at the time I'm recording this video, right? The group stages are just starting, and I haven't checked any of the results yet as I'm recording. So it'll be a you'll probably already know by the time this video is released. No, maybe not. If Georgia does get through. And let me add population here. Right, like that. Meanwhile, Turkey's past 70, so is Czechia. Embarrassingly, I didn't notice as I was talking. Add an extra 2 population to Portugal by accident. I'll add an extra 2 to Georgia, this time not by accident. So that it's even. Don't want to give anyone an unfair advantage, now do we? Oh, I don't want an extra one to the extras there. Oops. And nope, there is no team there. That's better. Oh, Turkey's past 100, so yeah, I'll just start that one now. Yep. And let's see. Turkey with the very low troop counts for their population. Czech actually is more, so they might take a town and, defend from Turkey at the same time, perhaps. They're sending in about 15 troops. Not about exactly 15 troops. Oh, that's the big Turkish push. But it just left from Turkey. And I think Turkey might lose this town here. Let's see. Meanwhile, Czechia defended. Good for them. Good for them. And did they move in? They're moving in. And I don't think... Oh, and Turkey defends. Good for Turkey. Meanwhile, Georgia and Portugal both with 2 towns. Both past 50 population and both past 60, but both not yet to 70. Let's see. Oh, Portugal got to 71st. Good for them. Nicely done like that. I really hope I don't drop my mic this episode. I don't do it on purpose, in case you were wondering. I actually don't. It does get pretty annoying. So yeah. I'm hoping to get a mic drop free episode, not episode. Sorry for my poor enunciation. Let's see this here. Turkey sending in quite a lot of troops for Czechia, but Czechia has caught up to them in population, only 7 behind currently, as I'm speaking. but now a bit more. Ooh, and Turkey's trying to take a town. And Czechia defends that town. Good for them. Not as good for Turkey. And, oh, they've both passed 70. So, oh, I thought I hadn't done the war yet. Oopsies. I thought I still hadn't declared the wars. Sorry about that. Meanwhile, let's see. Oh, Czechia's now 20 population, give or take 5, behind Turkey. So Turkey's pulled back ahead. Good for Turkey, not so good for Czechia. Turkey keeps like doing 2 armies on this town and 1 army on this town. If you did all armies on this town, I think you could probably take it. But as it happens, so I don't think they will. Oh, and meanwhile, Turkey actually lost a town to Czechia there. Let's see, do they move in for the next? Or with only their smaller army? But are they winning the battle? And interesting. Perhaps they'll move into the main town now. And they're taken. And they barely didn't manage. Turkey barely defends from a major Czechian offensive. Meanwhile, Portugal destroyed one of Georgia's villages. I know that because there was a village like, oh, here. Yeah, here it is. Why are you slapping this house? It's already broken. It's not in their territory. What do you have against this tent? Does this tent have infinite health? Oh, finally. No idea why that person wanted to destroy a tent so much. But they managed. Congrats. And let's see here. Czechia moving in for the next town now. Oh, I think they'll have to defend the town they've already taken though. And they don't manage to a major Turkish force of 20. Oh, they destroyed the town instead of taking it back, which means Czechia's ahead on towns and ahead on population by about 30. Not good for the Turks. That is. And meanwhile, Portugal, about double Georgia's population. And, yep, it's currently staying that way. Let's see if Czechia will. Is it there? Oh, they just built up troops in the town that their opponents, Turkey, are trying to take over. Oh, and the Turks do manage to take over. Intriguing. Well, they move on for the next towns. They're like, what? Oh, and they actually do. This is a really good tactical move by the Turks, but it fails, and Czechia takes their town back and pulls back ahead in population for a second, but Turkey then pulls. It's so close in population. Meanwhile, over here, it's not close in population. Portugal's still like double Georgia, but they're not actually doing any major armies against them. That's why I'm not commentating about used to. Used aren't doing much interesting stuff like conquering towns. And let's see here, 2 offensives, one from Czechia, the other from Turkey. And I think both will fail. 10 on 13 and like 10 on 10. Yep. And guess what? I was right. Both offensives failed. Sorry about that one. And let's see here. Will Georgia lose to this army of 4? Nope, I didn't think so. Oh, it's only 2. No, it's gone. No, I know I was completely right. Meanwhile, Czechia and Turkey real close, even though that Turkey has one less turn. I think that compact build is better, you know, better defense. But Czechia has it spread out, which means they will probably eventually pull out ahead, unless the Turks keep getting past the Czech defenses and grind down that population. Oh, there, the Czech defense came back just in time. Meanwhile, Portugal actually losing a town to Georgia. Somehow Georgia's coming back. Ronaldo, I know it may not look as a major threat, but it's catching up. You should attack it with bigger persistence. Something more than 10 at least, perhaps. That should be your goal currently. Meanwhile, over here, Turkey and Czechia still a big back and forth. I wonder how big these towns are. 66, 76, 49. Oh, all decent. Well, oh, those towns are big. 124 and 68. Man, the Czechs would have a a hard time trying to take this Turkish town. But the Turkish town troops aren't there and they're attempting to take it. And it's failing that attempted to take. Meanwhile, here, will Georgia take this town again? Perhaps eventually destroy it. They definitely take it, but... Oh, and I think they're going to defend it from a Portuguese counter-attack. And they're going to move into the next town now. Wow! And let's see this here. They're down to 7 troops though. Oh, they're really having a difficult time defending the town. I think the town might eventually get destroyed here. Meanwhile, Turkey just defended with a giant army of 25. Oh, major army Czechia just built up there. It just popped up quickly. Oh, and as I predicted, Georgia did destroy the Portuguese town. But Portugal's finally got in a major troop force heading in for Georgia. It's a troop force of 15. So decently sized. Is this 1 or 2 towns? Yeah, it's 2. Okay. But the troop force was defeated. And meanwhile here, Turkey is having to defend their main town against a pretty major attack. Oh, and the town is falling. Oh, and that troop came in just in time to defend them. Turkey almost lost their main town. But Czechia is 10 population ahead. So good for them. Not so good for the Turks. But the Turks just got up. What am I meant to say? They just caught up so fast. And let's see. The Turkish are being attacked once again over here. Why is the troops like here? When there they go to front lines. I was just wondering while the troops were there, up in this corner, when they were being attacked over here. Maybe they didn't hear there was an attack. Whatever. And here, Georgia being attacked by 10. But Georgia's really doing a good job catching up to Portugal, not only 30 population behind. Remember, Portugal was like double, 80 to 40. Wow. Maybe we'll have a comeback point here for Georgia, making it 1-1. Perhaps. I'm totally not foreshadowing anything. Yeah, I'm not. I'm actually not. It would be so funny if I said that and then just like that, Georgia defeats Portugal like in the next minute. That would be just so funny. Up some lag there. Like, I just don't see them defeating them right now, especially with this 18 staying here all the time, not going out to attack. Let's see, it's a 21 on 21. Let's see. Well, it was 21 and 21. But the defending team, the Turks, which I'd say is defending because it's closer to Turkey, win the battle, losing still about 9 troops. Not about, exactly. Wow, those troops just passed each other, going to attack each other. Lol. Why do I... Anyway, let's see this. Will they take the town? Perhaps. Because the opponents are out attacking them over here. That army. And let's see. No. The Turks defend. But the Czechs are about 10 population ahead. Still. Well, meanwhile, over here, Georgia's trying to defeat Portugal and currently not doing too well. Yep. Look, they're living in some of the towns from the destroyed town because the village expanded back into that area. Cool. Oh, that's some bit. If they send the 30 troops into this town, I think they keep sending troops into this town, and Portugal's not sending enough troops back that I think they might slowly grind it down. Meanwhile, Turkey, do you still have your giant town? Yep, but it's a bit down, and this town's a bit up, which is good for the Czechs, I'd say. Not so good for the Turks. If anything good for the Czechs in a match against them, it's of course bad for Turkey because they're trying to beat the Czechs. Meanwhile, let's see this, an attempted taking of this town. Let's watch this play out. And oh, they did quite decently there. Wow. Defeated a lot more troops than I expected them to defeat, but yep. Still fell, but now that troop is going on a counter-offensive. Literally just defended. Meanwhile, over here, Turkey defending themselves pretty well against Czechia. we're 20 minutes in now. About like 6 seconds past now. And here we have 14 troops, 16 troops from Georgia going into Portugal. Each 14 for one town, 2 for the other, but I don't think they're gonna defeat Portugal here. Meanwhile, let's see this here. It's 1-0 up for. What's there C? Oh, Czechia. Silly me. I thought, why is there C there? I think that's wrong. Did I put in the right letter? No, I did. And let's see here. Yep, Turkey defends that. Man, they are pulling ahead of Czechia population-wise. What's happened? Population just stayed the same and this skyrocketed, I'm guessing. How did you do it? Are your buildings looking better? Let's see. Right, those types of buildings. Yeah, they are. Look, those are all wooden. And all their buildings have stone bits like. Yeah, that's probably it. Wow. And meanwhile here, Georgia, now falling more behind of Portugal than they were. But typical towns, so at least that's good for them. They destroyed one of Portugal's. Yep, that they did. Literally, like, at the start, 2 goals, lots of highlights, and then nothing much. Just slowly, maybe getting a victor. Let's see this. Turkey has to defend from 2 different armies here, and they do. Good for them, not so good for the Czechs. Did Czechia have any of those advanced houses yet? Nope. As you can see, wooden. If I scroll all the way up here, stone. Yep, that's definitely different. Do you have stone houses? Nope, you have wooden ones, but does your opponent have wooden ones? Oh, your opponent has stone ones. Probably why Portugal pulled ahead of, way ahead of. They're back to almost being double. Wow. That's how they pulled ahead. These 2 teams have better houses than these 2 teams, which meant, no, it's these 2, which meant they have more people. Yeah. And let's see. Do you have any? No. Come on, hurry up. If you want to win this, you need to get better houses. Oh, something like this. Sorry about that. And let's see. If we put on Sonic Speed, what will happen? Currently nothing, but I think that'll probably change. Wow, major troop here, but it's defended. Well, I'm gonna pause this if I see any major change in population or something like that. Or any, like, big takes, probably I'll say. And there's currently nothing happening. Like, nothing. I'm gonna check on the houses after this, though. I wanna see if anybody upgraded. Okay, I'm gonna turn Sonic Speed off now. Right. Did you upgrade your houses? Are you gonna start catching up now? Nope. Wait, they started. They have 1 house here, which is upgraded. Good for them. So they'll be catching a bit up to Portugal now with all theirs. And you? Oh, yep. There we go. We've got a couple houses. They've advanced. Good for them. So both of these who have worse houses than these are starting to catch up. Yep. Does look like there's a second level of the stone houses. Yeah, they all look about the same. A couple different designs. Yeah. Do you even have a single wooden house? Nope, I don't think so. But let's see. Nothing much. Oh, the Czechs have caught up. The Turkey. Have you made all your houses stone in that little time? No, you've just caught them up. Well, good for you. That is. And let's see. 2 giant cities versus 3 pretty big cities. The city squashed. Same as the city. Pretty squashed. Like half of this town of 80 people is in the army, which is defending them from the Portuguese, which is good for them. let's see over here and zooming in on a small. Oh, the attack was already defended. I was gonna say small attack because it was so tiny, but I didn't have time because guess what? It was so tiny. You can see the enemy here going along here, and anyone attacking them? Oh, we'll have some fighting here. Let's watch. And I think the defenders will defend. And if we zoom out, yep, they defended well. They defended and they did it well, which is good for them. Look at this giant army defending Georgia. Georgia, this is still like a really good result for Georgia. I'd say 1-0 to Portugal. Yeah, that's good. That's definitely good. Doesn't do too much for the goal difference. And let's zoom in here. As they're expanding their town, they've got this town from this one that Georgia destroyed in an attack. Georgia, do you have more of the stone houses? Like, you maybe have one more? Definitely not much, if anything. Oh, and Turkey's like 10 population ahead of Czechia. Maybe some sonic speed will make something happen finally. Oh, that's a giant army. But it's defended. That was like a 40 from Portugal, which Georgia defended really well, in fact. And let's see, does anything happen? Nothing much is happening currently. Come on, I want some content. It's been like 20 minutes since something interesting is happening. Like, nobody's gonna watch the long film video. Oh, this has grown to 50, almost 60 troops in that army. Wow, giant. And, oh, pause that. Zoom in here. Looks like Czechia is finally making Turkey capitulate. And there it goes! Czechia pulls way ahead of Turkey in that one singular move. But Turkey takes it right back there. But that will really count to something. Probably. Maybe not. Well, let's see about like 8, maybe 7.5 minutes left. And let's see over here. This attack's going against the other Turkish city. Yeah. Sonic speed actually made a difference of some lag there. Zoom in here. Oh, 2 more upgraded houses. You're only about 100 population behind. Who knows? Meanwhile, I think I'll zoom in. Like, look at this. Full stone. Not full stone. Like, full stone. Not full stone. At all. Such a stark difference. And let's see. Well, Turkey's pulled ahead of Czechia, though Czechia took one of their towns there for a while. So I don't know if any progress is being made. I'll turn off sonic speed. I'll pause the game and turn off sonic speed if anything interesting happens. Nothing interesting is happening. It's so boring. Yep, it is. Meanwhile, Turkey's pulled 100 population ahead of Czechia. Wow, that's a bit interesting, I guess. If they could make a move with that. Oh! They're making a move! They're actually making a move here. Let's see, this Czechian town. Oh, but there's only 6 troops left. And the Czechs do not defend, barely. Which means the Czechs will have to take this town back. Definitely, if they want to have a chance here. And Czechia defends. There's about... And I'm just going to put sonic speed on for a minute. And stop this game early. As there's been like no resets. I'm not going to reset it. I'm just going to put like 30 seconds extra. Like, there's been only 2 resets. Yeah. I'm not going to add that extra 5 minutes. I'm just going to have sonic speed. And have something happen, perhaps. Or maybe not. Yeah, but we're finishing with, I'm going to add, say, 45 seconds, maybe a minute. Yeah, I'll just add a minute. So, last minute, because there were low resets in this match, it's gonna be only a minute of extra time. But I know we're into it. I just hope this goes pretty fast. And that something actually happens. Oh, it's something's happening here. Turkey's taking from Czechia, but Czechia just took back. And meanwhile, Portugal's nearing 300 population now. But Georgia's on like 200, so a wee bit behind. Last 30 seconds. Is anything actually going to happen? Or is it just going to be 2-1-0 games? Are we going to get a draw or a 2-0 game? Those are the possibilities. Or a 1-0 game. Yeah, that's the third possibility. And last 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's game over. Nothing interesting happened. 2 resets, that's why so little. So I only added 1 minute of extra time. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Goodbye. Oh.